Trump returns to White House Correspondent General after a group shooting. What's up, guys? My guy to here, and today I'm going to talk about Trump returns to White House Correspondent General after a group shooting. The steam machine, warning about steam machine, a human's consciousness will be transferred to robot humanoid Tesla. Yeah, this war news part 32, and we're going to talk about 3 news today. Yeah, with that in mind, let's get to it. The president appears to be good speech throughout the evening and joke about the third term in office. U.S. President Donald Trump might return to the White House Correspondent on Friday night. They bring a randomly speech laden with swipes and daily media. I didn't like it to be here, Trump told the crowd as he opened his speech. Amazing people. A lot of people don't like. Some I don't like at all. The event had initially been scheduled to take place in April, but was cut after a man armed with guns and knives attempted to rape by security. Friday dinner was for a much larger and dangerous event, with security also beefed up. Significantly, during so long speech, Trump fit between July and hard remarks about the arrests as saying respects most of them, to grad social risks as well as Democrats. The president appears to be good in good spirits throughout the evening. However, quipping about third term in office and what he called Trump derangement syndrome. This lays really the largest group of Trump derangement syndrome ever put together one time, he said the audience. Sometimes I really think that someone you don't like me, he joked. The class dinner is organized by the White House Correspodents Association serves as a ratio of the upgrade race, when together journalists, politicians, and security for a night of 14 fishes. Trump first the media. Trump has had a turbulent relation with the U.S. media. He shot multiple lawsuits to outlets while often lambasting over what he has dubbed fake news. Last week, the president hit out a number of networks that not broadcast as runtime address on the main last one. He removed NBC and ABC fake news books that will not cover the speech. Trump said at the time, "For like this, to my vocation, authorized that." Tokyo has also last when late night visitors some demon follow some Myers. Stephen Colbert and Jimmy Kimmel. After the late latter was a report of for comments, you may find the death of the conservative activist Sean Kirk last year. Trump is under devastation. Really for America. Trump wrote in on Truth Social response. Congratulations for receiving for finally having the courage to do what he had to be done. Trump was retired and was ratings David Colbert. Yet that's possible that Jimmy said she told us some fake news. MC. Jimmy Anstead was the one. So Jimmy Anstead was the one who made the fake news. So that's interesting. They could. I think Donald Trump could do more news about the Epstein case and also about the immigration winters going into Mexico. Also about Charlie Kirk too. So that's interesting. Everyone got to the next news. Valve says that stimulation reservation won't be fulfilled until the end of the year. Company also released CAD files for processor souls. External show on the rich comments. Estimation fans waiting for the term to buy the console need to be based on for a little bit more. Estimation fans were like in not to get a chance to buy the console. So on this shop we'll have to wait until late December 2026 to get it. Valve says in update that's the version preview far is between brothers and regions. Many Valve's already went to the waitlist for some versions of the consoles. It's not average. However, since that others will have to wait longer if they choose a particular early pop or trim steam machine in the region where there are many buyers too, but many others on the basis. Saying all emails with the patient holders with the option to purchase in order in which they land on the list for randomization. We expect everyone in the reservation queue will have the option to purchase by the end of the year. Both days and say with each reservation queue has waiting list. But rather preparation, they can move to speed by based on the demand. This means for some reason, some regions we reach the end of reservation queue has started inviting folks to places. That means users will reserve the steam machine, but haven't had the chance to buy it yet. We can expect to get a hands on one before the new year. Well, this means that all the original before they're saying all the mail service to a whole. But then I know the postal damage. Which everyone reservation will have option to postal lines. Both is they also add, which is pretty cool because when this version they can move without different speeds based on the map. This means for some reason by the end of the QU and have started inviting folks for the waiting list. That means users reserve the machine about and you had the chance to buy them with spend the hand. While this means that all the original reservation will be final for you in 2026. It doesn't offer too much comfort for those who want to have a new gaming PC console, but just time for the holiday season. If I like to really launch for their own Steam machine, case, faceless. Users more often than receive to Steam machine yet, or those who didn't have one, could really lead to their own shelf for the console meantime. That's because the company just released the KD file for GameCube or JHub SDP format. Though has really own faceless, a case based on 5 own designs. And so the case for the skins you read yourself design match on the PC console. We're already seeing some manufacturers start licensing him for submission, although they had to have the port to expand and compare incubator valves trying to sue the company. For copyright infringement with the release device, you can read in your creator or create your own skin, even your own companion cube skin. Without worrying about these as only for the CC BINC as a 4.0 assisted by valve button in the PC console. Well, I like the idea that they can, but the different companion cube console on the Steam machine, yeah, and that's interesting. But anyway, I don't like the idea that Valve disagree on putting the companion cube on Portal 2 on the Steam machine. So that's not. I didn't like that. Anyway, let's take the next view. Human consciousness can be applied to Optimus robots. Elon Musk stated that people will be able to unlock the minds to the Optimus robot within 20 years. This will be possible through a combination of Optimus robot and an ordinary computer interface, which allows the research of a mind covered into a robot body. Over the next 20 years, people will be able to upload their consciousness into the Optimus humanoid robots. This was stated by Elon Musk reports and written by Joe Tech. At the shareholders meeting, Elon Musk announced that within the next 20 years, people will be able to upload their minds into the Optimus humanoid robots. Since the creation of a digital copy of consciousness in other memories and personal traits will be possible through a combination of Optimus robots and an ordinary computer interface. And this mind copy can be transferred into your body. I think someday they will want to upload to a robot body. I think that will be possible, say Elon Musk. e empathize. Dessas problematic ideas de hoje, man. As a mental snapshot cannot be assessed in the robot by was fed behavior. Must also note that the idea of a personal identity is not constant. As in natural conditions, a person changes over time, his opinion, his mental ways that person actually constantly needs to be considered a Christian person. The neural ring technology which was mentioned is response it was the creation of lens that allows signals to be transmitted. Well, I'm back here, and I don't like the idea that robots is transfer the mind to the robotic box by Optimus robots because it's like the Operation Phoenix from Rick and Morty, but is very different because you cannot transfer your mind to a robot body because it's impossible. And the brain doesn't work like that. You cannot transfer your mind to a robot or to a computer because it doesn't work like that. It's impossible. Because it's impossible due to science. It's not possible. And then that doesn't exist. And also we cannot combine our minds to AI because we're not like them. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to watch more content in the show playlist and check my information down below. That's it. Goodbye. Love you all. See you guys in the next video.